Now let's move forward for another type of reproduction, that is sexual reproduction. In this mode of reproduction, the new organism is formed by the fusion of two gametes, that is reproductive cells, which actually produced from two different parents, one as male parent, whereas another is considered as female parent. The sexual reproduction is also known as biparental reproduction. The offspring produced through sexual reproduction are not identical to their parents. In fact, they shows variation. आइए इस अगले टाइप सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन को समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. The sexual reproduction is generally considered the type of reproduction in which two parents are involved, as one male parent and second, that is female parent. And these both different parents, they contains one special cell which are known as reproductive cells, and these cells are called gametes. So in this sexual reproduction, the fusion of gametes takes place. So one gamete, that is male gamete, and another gamete, that is female gamete. So as I'm drawing here, you can see the male gamete in human, it is known as sperm, and female gamete, it is known as ovum. Generally, in sexual reproduction, the fusion of gametes takes place, and that is why it is considered as biparental reproduction, क्योंकि यहाँ टू पेरेंट्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है. आप देख सकते हैं इस तरह से मैं ओवम को ड्रॉ करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, एंड जनरली दिस ओवम, it is female gamete. It is an ovum. Whereas male gamete known as sperm. So both of the gametes, as male gametes and female gametes, they fuse together. That means this sperm, it is enters into the female gamete and they unite together. So later on they develops as a zygote. When the fusion takes place, the fusion process of male and female gamete, that is known as fertilization. And after fertilization, the zygote form. Zygote, it is a single cell which contains the genetic characters of both gametes, as male gamete and female gamete. And this zygote, it taking continuously mitotic division and develops further into embryo. It is further developed into embryo. So here I am drawing diagram of embryo, a symbolic diagram. And this embryo, it becomes multicellular, which further takes development, and after a specific time period, this embryo thereafter converted into a new organism or new individual. So you can see here In this type of reproduction, that means in sexual reproduction, the fusion of two gametes involved, which resulted as the formation of zygote. And zygote leads the further development in embryo. This is zygote and this is embryo. And finally, embryo is going to develop into new organism. So here I'm writing new organism. And that is why this reproduction called biparental, because here the two parents are involved, one as male parent and another that is as female parent. So I hope now you are having a good information about sexual reproduction. We will study sexual reproduction in plants as well as in human beings in later on. That means in next study topics or next lesson. But now I'm going to give you some of the basics of sexual reproduction. I have explained the definition, and I was telling you that the sexual reproduction, it is also called as biparental reproduction. And very important thing is that the offspring produced due to sexual reproduction, they are not identical. They shows variation. It is true because they share the genetic material from two different parents. So that is why they shows variation from their parents. And sexual reproduction leads in evolution and variation, which also causes speciation. Let's consider some of the example of sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction, it is found in plants, animals, humans, etc.